Hello my beautiful people, it's your girl Tracy. Today's video is going to be working on arm stretches for spasticity post stroke that are very important for it. Before we get started, I'm going to ask you to please do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe, and share these videos with anybody that you feel may bless them in their recovery. I do these videos out of the grace of my heart, and I thank God for blessing me, and I'm praying that He continues to bless you. So if you would care to donate to me in any type of way so that I can continue to do these services free of charge, I appreciate that. I will leave my information at the bottom, and we're going to jump right into these stretches. Tomorrow's video is going to be hand stretches for spasticity, but for our arm, your hand may be fisted, may not open up, so we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to grab my non-affected side, my dominant side, which I'm left affected, and we're going to start with this. So this right here, spasticity, we have that problem where you have to deal with that shoulder, that spastic shoulder. You may be in a situation your shoulder does not want to get past here. It seems like you're hitting a wall. So we're going to start off with something as, because I'm talking about this hitting a wall, that is likely more uncomfortable for most of us, depending on what level of recovery you're in, to even push that arm back here because of that blockage, because of that spastic shoulder. So we're going to start off here with working as to stretch that out here. And again, it's going to be based off of the level of where your recovery is. So some of you may be able to get it only here, some of you may be able to push it back here. And I'm going to be honest, in the beginning of me doing this, it did hurt. Definitely hurt. So we have to understand the difference between pain because we're trying to stretch something that does not properly work anymore, and pain that we're causing ourselves that we're going to harm ourselves. So we can deal with a little more pain. And again, I explained this with working with spasticity and tone. It's like a person saying, hey, I want to do a split, but you're not properly stretching, you're not flexible. You say, hey, I'm just going to jump down and do a split. No, it's going to hurt. So we're going to slowly get to the position where we're doing this. So what I'm doing is just really, I'm going to call it a jab. Jabbing the elbow back behind us and pulling it back out. Jabbing and pulling back out. So from here, I'm going to go, I'm turn facing you. I'm going to call it a wing. So I want you to get to this point where we can do here. So you may not be able to do this on your own. So what you do is you push in a sense, I'm going to show you the easiest way that I did this. So I'll take my arm from the side, pull my elbow out this way as such, and drop it back down. Pull it up, drop it back down. And with these motions, I'm going to ask you, I'm not going to try to count, to say set a timer for 30 to 60 seconds when you're doing these exercises to make yourself do it. And repetition is key when we're working on getting ourselves back into the best shape of recovery. Repetition is key. So we got your elbow jab and we got our wing, which looks like this from the side. And as we bring ourselves from the wing, what I'm going to have you do is here. And we're taking this straight across our eyes. Back down if you can. And again, it's going spasticity, very tight and spastic, not really wanting to move properly. So I am forcing everything to go over. So you have to do this in increments again. And it's going to be based on the pain level that you can take. So we're going to call this the blind eye. I'm just making them names as I go. So we got elbow jab. We got the wing. We got the blind eye. Again, set your clock for 30 to 60 seconds. We'll do these. And from the blind eye, we're going to take it, which will be a lot more difficult. And for this one, I truly remember when I was trying to get this arm to go here, oh my goodness, it seems so heavy. So the first part of this is allowing it to rest on your head. Yes, that is something else, because this spastic arm pulls your head all the way down because it's so tight. So again, using your stronger side, your dominant side, and what you do is you use the weights of your dominant side to pull you over. So it'll seem as if, so if you need to sit back on the couch, it'll seem as if you're doing one of these, pulling it down, and that's your goal, pulling that arm all the way down. So actually, while I'm thinking about it, make it even easier for you, I'm going to drive with my dominant side, my right side, and I'm going to sit in this position. So therefore, that position right there forces it and makes it a lot easier for you to get the hand up overhead, and this is what we were doing here. From that position, hand up overhead, we're going to go with this one, straightening it out. So different ways you could do this one. Pull it up this way to go up overhead. If that's too hard for you, I'll go back down. We could do one of these situations. And it's good to be able to rest your arm up on something to assist you. And now we're pushing up this way. When you get yourself here, now we're going to do one of these. So I have the couch next to me, not a position you can see my whole body, but I want to get up so I can show you another way for you to do this one, which is my favorite. So say you're in this position and we want to get this arm up, bringing it here. So why this is so much easier when you're laying down, because it's like fight or flight with our body. That spasticity and tone kicks in because our brain is saying, hey, you're trying to do something with that affected side, and it begins to lock up or tighten up on you and want to pull back down. So when you relax, it relaxes your mind and your brain to say, hey, I'm only working on one particular thing right now. So this position right here, being laying down, allows you. So if you think about when you wake up in the morning, a lot of us will say, hey, my hand was so much more relaxed when I wake up in the morning, because your body and your brain is relaxed. And it says, hey, now I can focus on just extending that hand. We can take it back up overhead. Allow it there, and you definitely will feel the tightness in here. We're still keeping the hand control with your dominant side, because what may happen is you may drop on your own or hit you in the face, but I want you to control it. Drive it back up, bring it back up overhead. And this position right here with me laying down was the first position when I got my hand open. I continue to do this here. And as I'm doing this, I kept telling my mind and telling my brain to relax, relax, relax. And it's telling my brain to open, relax, 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 open, relax, 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 open. The hand open here. And honestly, I didn't see it till I focused on it and touched it with my right hand and put it back up to here. And I said, oh, thank you, Jesus, my hand is open. But definitely when I lost focus, it went to close back up. So this position allowed me to keep doing it, because that repetition is key. So as we're doing that position there, repetition is key. What I'll also show you before we get off is, oh, actually, I'm not going to show you because that's for tomorrow's video. But again, we got our, I forgot what it's called already, elbow jerk. We got our open and wing here. We got blind the eye. We gonna drive over. And we got taking it up overhead, either this way, and I do apologize, one more, that's the one I was going for. Now this one. So this one will be hard in the sense that you can't get those fingers open. You can do one of these things with prying it open to get those hands in there, or situation that you can control it, pull it out. So that is a very important stretch. You want to bring it down and back out. So try these exercises out. Let me know how this works for you. Again, working on arm stretches to loosen up and to regain more function due to spasticity and tone post-stroke. See y'all tomorrow.